Now, let's proceed ngayon sa atin pong magnitude and direction angle. So when we say magnitude, we have this following notation. Mamaya i-reveal po natin ano ba yung formula to get the magnitude of a certain vector. Okay, so this is our notation. We have two vertical bars and then inside it ay yung ating vector A. So ang ating magnitude is defined as the length of any of its representations. Alright, so yung length natin is, yung formula niya, medyo related siya doon sa ating Pythagorean theorem. If you are familiar with the Pythagorean theorem on a right triangle. And then we have the direction angle na kung saan ay kinukuha natin siya with respect again sa ating positive x-axis. So, ibig sabihin, kapag counterclockwise, we have a positive angle. Alright? At kapag clockwise, we have a negative angle. Okay, so let's proceed sa next slide. Ayan. So we have our formula here. So to compute for the magnitude, we have this formula. So ibig sabihin nito ay kailangan po nating i-square ang x-coordinate ng ating vector at i-square yung y-coordinate ng ating vector, and then we need to add. So, and lastly, we need to take the square root. So again, we have the square root of the sum of the squares of our two components. So that's the formula for the magnitude. Again, we have the sum of the squares of the two components and then extract the square root. And then for the direction angle, we have this formula. So tan theta is equal to a sub y over a sub x. So ibig sabihin, y component of the vector over the x component of the vector. Later on, kapag kinukuha po natin yung ating direction angle, we need to input sa ating pong calculator yung arctan. So yung arctan ay yung inverse po ng ating tan. So ang gagawin natin ay, pwede po nating bigyan ng tip, ano? Kasi mapapaisip po tayo, what if yung ating pong x or y components are negative? Or both components are negative. Paano po yung sa ating na ito? So, our theta will be arctan, or sa ating pong calculator, ganito po yung kanyang notation, tan raised to -1. And then, i-take po natin yung absolute value niya. Okay? So, to ensure na positive yung ating argument. Now, bakit po natin gagawin yan? Kasi, ito po ay may importance sa pag-determine natin ng ating secondary direction. So, paano po yun? Halimbawa, we get our theta. Alright? And then, paano natin malolocate yung angular inclination niya? So, for quadrant 1, okay? So, for quadrant 1, we have positive, positive. And then for quadrant 2, we have negative, positive. And then for quadrant 3, we have negative, negative. And then for quadrant 4, we have a positive, negative. Meaning to say, kapag po, alimbawa, yung ating x and y component ng vector ay parehas positive, then yung na-compute po nating theta ay located sa quadrant 1. So paano po natin siya kukuhanan ng secondary direction? We have north of east. Nakuha po ba yon? So again, kapag po quadrant 1, we have north of east. And then, kapag po quadrant 2, meaning to say, ang atin pong x component ay negative at ang atin pong y component ay positive, we have quadrant 2. So yun ay north of west. Nasusundan po ba? Next is quadrant 3. Kapag quadrant 3 naman po, if yung atin pong x and y components are both negative. So we have south of west. And lastly, kapag naman po positive si x component, negative si y component, we have south of east. Okay, so i-summarize po natin, ano? Again, to find the angular inclination of a given vector given the components. So we have arctan y component over x component. And then take the positive, the absolute value. Ano? So kung gusto niyo, pwede niyo pong pag nagta-type sa calculator, i-disregard mo na yung signs. And then after computing for the angular inclination theta, and then decide for the secondary direction. Kapag po parehas positive ang x and y components, we have north of east. Kapag negative ang x, positive si y, we have north of west. Kapag parehas negative, we have south of west. At kapag negative si y, positive si x, we have south of east. Okay, so yan na po yung ating secondary directions. Now, what if baliktad po yung ating given? Paano naman po kapag ang given is yung magnitude at saka yung ating direction angle? Paano po natin ko-compute yung ating components? So, ganito po yung mangyayari. So, we have, for the x component, we get magnitude of the vector A multiplied by cosine angle. Again, magnitude of vector A multiplied by cosine angle. And then, for the y component, magnitude ng ating vector A multiplied by the sine of angle theta. Okay? So, again, recall po natin, no, kapag x component, ang corresponding trigo function is cos, at kapag y component, ang corresponding trigo function is sine.